Okay, this is kind of a bittersweet video for me because I just canceled my membership at Long Beach Rising. Only because I'm switching to Touchstone and Hangar 18 as far as like where I'm going to be focusing my climbing at. But yeah, I figured I'd put together a video showing some of my favorite climbs at Long Beach Rising. I'm sure I'll be back for some day trips here and there, but it's just right now in my life, it doesn't make sense for me to have a membership there just because of how far it is from my house.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll ask Andy. We pretend to know. Mr. Flexible.
Now, this next move is going to take a while. Basically, I'm hanging from a hold that's really slippery, so I have to slowly push away with my right foot without losing my balance.
That thing for like 10 minutes.
Because this one's slippery.
Now, this next orange slab climb was actually a really good climb for me because it was my first V5 where I basically walked up to it, gave it 2 or 3 shots, and then pieced it together without seeing anyone else do it before me. So I didn't have any beta to follow. I just had to figure it out on the fly.
Nice.
Oh, God.
So, for those of you that plan on recording any of your climbs, just be careful when you have a friend like George because he will spot the camera and he'll purposely stand in front of it with his shirt off every single time. So I think the wall that I'm going to miss the most at Long Beach Rising is their massive 45-degree wall. Pretty much any climb they put on this thing is really hard.
Oh, for the camera, dude. For the camera. Gotta make it look extra beefy. You're gonna have my commentary in there too. You can mute me if you want.
Nice, dude.
Oh yeah, they're like third or fourth now.
Yeah.
It's definitely going on your Tinder.
So on this next climb, I think it was meant to be a dynamic dyno from the left to the right, but I just kind of used my tall guy beta. So this is probably my most memorable climb at Long Beach Rising, only because it took me weeks of working on it to finally figure out the crux move, which ended up, the way I ended up solving it was using a heel hook that my buddy George recommended. Thanks, George, for that beta right here. That heel hook made all the difference for me. I'm definitely gonna miss climbing at Long Beach Rising. It was a great gym to climb at during COVID when the LA gym shut down. But now that the LA gyms are back up and running, I'm hoping to go back to some of the Touchstone gyms and continue climbing at Hangar 18. But yeah, I'm looking forward to continuing to climb and getting stronger. And you'll definitely see more videos in the future.